Monday of the 25th week in Ordinary Time.
A reading from the book of Proverbs. Refuse no one the good on which he has a claim when it is in your power to do it for him. Say not to your neighbor, "Go and come again, tomorrow I will give," when you can give at once. Plot no evil against your neighbor, against one who lives at peace with you. Quarrel not with a man without cause, with one who has done you no harm. Envy not the lawless man, and choose none of his ways. To the Lord the perverse one is an abomination, but with the upright is his friendship. The curse of the Lord is on the house of the wicked, but the dwelling of the just he blesses. When dealing with the arrogant, he is stern, but to the humble he shows kindness. The word of the Lord.
The responsorial psalm. The response is, "The just one shall live on your holy mountain, O Lord. He who walks blamelessly and does justice, who thinks the truth in his heart and slanders not with his tongue. The just one shall live on your holy mountain, O Lord, who harms not his fellow man, nor takes up a reproach against his neighbor, by whom the reprobate is despised, while he honors those who fear the Lord. The just one shall live on your holy mountain, O Lord, who lends not his money at usury and accepts no bribe against the innocent. He who does these things shall never be disturbed. The just one shall live on your holy mountain, O Lord."
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to the crowd, "No one who lights a lamp conceals it with a vessel or puts it under a bed. Rather, he places it on a lampstand so that those who enter may see the light. For there is nothing hidden that will not become visible, and nothing secret that will not become known and come to light. Take care then how you hear. To anyone who has, more will be given, and from the one who has not, even what he seems to have will be taken away." The Gospel of the Lord.
The first reading comes from Proverbs 3, 27 to 34. Most of the book of Proverbs is a series of wisdom sayings. Now, in its original form, wisdom was simply the way to live a good life. But as time went on, wisdom was more and more identified with the idea of seeking the wisdom of God. These are simple sayings that if somebody has a claim on us, we should give it to that person. We shouldn't put the person off. This would include those people who have a moral claim, who are related to us and ask us for help. We should plot no evil against our neighbor, but live at peace with everyone. We shouldn't envy the lawless man. And God will punish the house of the wicked, but the house of the good will be treated with gentleness. So in all of this, it's the idea of following in the way of the Lord, because if we do that, then we will be blessed by the Lord. Remember, this is a very simplistic formulation. If we do the right thing, we'll live long lives, we'll be blessed, we'll become prosperous. Well, it doesn't always work that way, and that's why we see objections to this idea in the book of the prophet Habakkuk, and especially in the book of Job. The Gospel is from Luke 8, 16 to 18. Another couple of wisdom sayings. You don't light a lamp and hide it under the bed. You put it in a place where it can shine its light upon it all around. If we're going to do good deeds, let everyone see them. Now, notice, this is almost the exact opposite of what we hear in the Sermon on the Mount. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. It all depends on the motivation. Why are we doing the good deed? If we're doing it to draw attention to ourselves, then we should do it in secret. But if we're doing it simply to give witness to the goodness of the gospel, then we should let other people see. We should also remember that the one who has more will be given. The one who has not, what little he has will be taken away. Which doesn't sound very fair. It sounds like the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But in this particular passage, Jesus is speaking about faith. If you have a little faith, then God will cause that faith to grow within your hearts. But if you reject faith, if you say no, then what little you have will dry up and die. And may God bless us.